The chase for perfection. Once upon a time in a quiet village nestled between green hills and winding rivers lived a young potter named Elian. Elian was known for his unmatched skill in crafting clay pots, each one smoother, rounder, and more beautiful than the last. But no matter how praised his work was, Elian never smiled at his creations. Every morning, he would sit by his wheel, molding clay under the rising sun, whispering, "Not good enough. I can do better." His neighbors adored his pots and offered to buy them, but Elian refused. Frustrated, "These are not perfect," he'd say, smashing them into pieces and starting over. One day, an old traveler stopped by his workshop and watched quietly as Elian crafted yet another flawless-looking pot. Just as Elian was about to discard it, the traveler raised his hand. Gently. "May I?" he asked. The traveler turned the pot gently in his hands, admiringly. "This is beautiful." Thoughtful. "Why destroy it?" Elian replied. Sighs. "It has a small curve at the base. Not visible to most, but I see it. It's not perfect." The traveler sat down and shared his story. Thoughtful. "Long ago, I too chased perfection. I was a writer who tore up every page I wrote because it never sounded quite right." Sighs. "Years passed and my fingers grew stiff. My thoughts slowed. One day, I realized the perfect story I dreamed of was trapped inside pages I never allowed to live." He looked Elian in the eyes. Wise. Perfection is a mirror with no reflection. You reach out to touch it, but nothing's truly there. That night, Elian sat alone in his workshop. For the first time, he placed one of his pots on a shelf instead of destroying it. The next morning, he let the village children pick pots to take home. One little girl hugged her pot and said, excitedly, "It's the prettiest thing I've ever had." Tears welled up in Elian's eyes. That day, he finally smiled. Lesson. Perfection is not always about flawlessness. It's about sharing your gifts, even when they seem incomplete to you. Sometimes, what you consider imperfect may be someone else's treasure. Let your work live, breathe, and touch others, because beauty lies in the effort, not just the result.